Remember this day as we start our show with this.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand, remove your hats for tonight's playing of our national anthem by our very own world famous legendary Laker band.
Thank you, and let's go.
Couldn't have been said better myself.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Please send those seals back to SeaWorld.
Oh yeah! Let's go, baby!
Good morning, and welcome to the Tripped Out Remembrance Thursday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. It is September 11th, and everybody in this country, especially those involved with what happened on this day of infamy, will remember where they were. I got posed the question earlier this morning by a friend. Where were you on September 11th?
Oh my God, it's so vivid too.
September 11th, I was in Monique's office at Chicago State University.
Mm-hmm.
When
Oh, you were in Monique's office.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. When the
Monique
first crash happened.
She was one of
Yeah.
the troopers that was behind us the whole time.
Shout to Monique. She was an absolute sweetheart. Helped us get on the road to our broadcasting career when we were there at State.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that first crash happen, and her next statement was, "We need to be on the air with this."
Mm-hmm.
So we raced in the studio. Everybody kicked everybody out that was in there. And we hopped on the air, and we stayed on the air for a good 6 hours, detailing everything.
And ladies and gentlemen,
For me, I was home at the first one because I remember watching it on NBC, and then the second one hit. We were in school because this is back when I was in high school, and they wheeled a TV out because we were actually, ironically, in social studies class at the time. They wheeled the TV out, plugged it in, and we just sat there stunned the rest of the day. It's like everybody in the school went completely and utterly numb.
I was in the gym room. We had this class called individual wellness, which is basically kind of like you just you run treadmills, you use ellipticals, bikes, all that. We were on the bicycles that day. It was myself, my boy Travis, and my friend Brian. And the three of us were ready to do our picks for next week.
Yeah.
For the NFL season. Because we had our own little pool. No money because we were young. But
yeah.
We
bragging rights.
Bragging rights, right.
Bragging rights.
And I look up, and we usually have like Sports Center. I'll have stuff on there. Like one has daytime TV, the other has Sports Center.
Yeah.
Everything was on CNN. And I'm thinking, what's going on? And I'm seeing like the explosions, everything. And my first thought was, this is probably a movie or something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is probably like one of the new action movies. And when I realized
this just can't be happening.
And when I realized that it wasn't, the second plane hit.
Yeah.
That's what that's what happened. When the second plane hit, we were on the air when it happened.
And I heard the most intense wailing in the hallway. It was very eerie because you could hear a pin drop, then you hear this really sorrowful wailing from people in different classrooms.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I couldn't tell you how quiet. We had a normal size high school, over where I graduated from in 2004. We had I think my class was like 236, 237, something like that. So you got to figure at that time we had probably 800 students overall, probably 20, 30 faculty, give or take. So you had to figure about 850 people in that high school.
Right.
Yeah.
It was drop dead effing silent. Like you could hear a pin drop all the way across the hallway, 35, 40 feet up, because we had elevated rooms as well, like going up stairwells. You could hear one drop from the top of that stairwell.
Right.
50 feet away.
Right.
That's how eerily quiet the school got.
Dates.
I could tell you the two best and worst stories from 9/11.
Okay.
The first one. So the first plane hit while I was in class, and so I didn't know any of this happened. And I'm walking back to my dorm room, and all I hear is, plane hit the building and the building's on fire. And we had this this was like my third week in college.
Yeah.
We had this weird movie channel that played all these indie movies that I had never heard of. So these people are talking, and it's 9:00 in the morning, and I'm walking back to class, and these people are talking about a plane hitting a building and the building's on fire and people are jumping, and I'm like, so I'm thinking on the way back to my room, I'm like,
yeah.
Me, I think my phone froze again.
Oh.
Yeah, try it again, Dietz.
Try it again, Dietz. And then we're gonna come back. Oh.
Yeah, dude, your phone froze.
Yeah, your phone froze up. And then I find out what happened yesterday. So for those who don't know, yesterday at Utah, conservative I guess you call him talking head, Charlie Kirk was shot in the throat.
Yeah.
On campus.
Mm-hmm.
And a few hours later, he passed away.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, you take these two things that happen, 9/11 and Charlie Kirk getting shot.
And now this, yeah.
In one instance with 9/11, for some reason the country came together saying this was a bad thing that happened.
Yeah.
And we need to come together. On the other, you have people literally celebrating the fact that a man is dead.
And that's what gets me is, and to the radio stations, I'm sorry, but I got to put it this way. Who the fuck celebrates somebody getting shot?
I really don't get it. I do not understand where this thought process. So we became so desensitized to violence to people that because they don't agree with us, all of a sudden we want them to die.
Listen, we do a sports show 5 days a week. How many people have we disagreed with, and how many people that disagree with us?
We have a whole day. We have a whole day where we completely crap on bronsexuals.
But we don't wish any ill on them.
No.
As many of the athletes that we have razzed on for 12 years.
Yes.
We do it in fun. We do it in absolute
and then when
fun.
we end up eating crow, we take it like a champ.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like,
I mean, Lord, for those that have been with this show for all 12 years, y'all know I've eaten my share of crow. Eaten it, drank it, did it live from Starbucks, did it live from a couple of other places in Chicago. Did it with Allie on the air.
Yes.
I was wrong about something, and I ate crow. I mean, I drank it in the form of a mocha.
Coffee, but
I drank it in the form of a mocha.
I've had plenty of times where I've been sitting here eating crow about things.
Yeah.
I've taken it.
But
the fact of the matter is, how screwed has this country become where people celebrate the passing of another human, whether you agree with them or not?
And it's all over disagreement. How have we got to the point where we're shooting people because of a disagreement?
Because
that is the stupidest thing. Yeah, he's okay.
Take it, Dietz.
All right. So anyway, that's how I learned of. I thought it was a movie. I thought what they were talking about was a movie, and so I get back to my dorm room and I'm like, all right, well, let's, I'm like, I have a few hours before class, put on some ESPN news and hang out. Now, my dorm room is like it's the door everybody has to go by if you're going to class, or if you're coming back from class, you have to go by my room.
Right.
And so I have the door wide open and you can see the TV from the doorway. And as I'm sitting there, I watch the second plane go in. And I'm looking at it. I turn around and there's like 20 people in my doorway looking at it. And we all looked at each other like, did that really just happen? Like, what in the world? What in the world just happened? We were all just completely shocked.
Yeah.
So that led to the whole day of like Dog said, everybody being quiet. I went to my buddy's room and we watched the whole thing. We watched everything happen. So like 8 hours of television, completely silent.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's silent.
I mean,
silence on campus.
We didn't say a word
to
each other.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
The silence was deafening.
Right.
I mean, I sat there. We all sat in the next class and didn't say a word. Even the teacher couldn't even talk.
We all sat in the next class and didn't where even the teacher couldn't even talk.
I think Dietz is lagged again.
Yeah.
All right, folks. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna launch a fund here for all of us, myself, the dog, Victor, and Dietz, to get some better equipment, man. Yeah. Because we have a hit show, even though some people don't believe it. We have a hit show, and technology seems to crap on us every time.
It's the internet. The internet is always a fickle mistress.
It is fickle. It's very fickle.
You get
and I hate that it is. Let me get Dietz back in.
Let's see if we can get Dietz in here again.
Let me see if I can get Dietz back in here. So Dietz, this is what we're going
to... Okay, I think he's
Go ahead.
back.
Am I already back?
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Yeah, you're back, dude.
But anyway, I'll leave you. I'll leave. Not leave you guys, but I'll leave. Oh shit! I think I just got dumped. Wait.
No,
you're good, dude.
No,
you're good, man. You're good.
I think he's having the same issue we were having with the screens kind of screwing around.
Yeah, the screen's
yeah.
Kind of
Let's take him down and with
reset.
Technology,
Reset.
With the technology the way that it is, we're going to do a reset. And plus, I got coffee brewing because I realized that the coffee that my wife bought me, I can't do it instant. I actually have to put it through the coffee grinder. But we want to have fun today.
Yeah.
In honor of those who lost their lives on September 11th and the families that are keeping it together.
And the people that had lost their lives, because I also heard that there was another school shooting literally on the same day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
shooting. Shout to Damian Hernandez for bringing us that news.
Yeah.
Shout to Damian Hernandez for that.
So
with everything, with all the violence that's going on, all we want to be is a beacon of light and a beacon of hope.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why Dog and I came up with the
Brewski's not bullets hashtag.
Brewski's not bullets.
Yeah.
You know what it is, and I can almost guarantee it. It's StreamYard. I guarantee you everybody and their mother is streaming right now.
Yeah, I guarantee.
Oh yeah, because
that
of what
could
happened
be
yesterday.
That could be it too.
Especially after yesterday. Everybody and their mother is streaming right now.
Yep.
Well, let's take 5. Let's take 5. Cycle everything up. We got some college football to get to.
Well, yeah, we got some fun to have.
We do.
I got some coffee to get because there's a lot of college football to be talked about. And a shout out to Chris Simpson, who joined earlier this morning for Simpson's Football Chatter. You can find that on YouTube later on today. But let's find out the game that Dietz wants to pick as he gets comfortable with his cowboy cover. We've talked our politics today.
Yeah.
Now we're going to have some fun and bring fun to everybody that needs a beacon of light. We'll take our halftime break. I'm going to go get some coffee, and we're going to bring you some college football picks. Introduce.
Yes, sir.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned. sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to BETUS.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
You fool!
Delete! 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 Delete!
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning. This is Snowman in the Morning.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend Mr. Ellis Williams, aka Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called Car Shield and saved my family and I $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Do you remember our first group photo? This is it. Smiles all around, even though we were all nervous.
Who could have imagined that our first weekend together would soon turn into a lifetime of memories?
You're an amazing young man. Your brothers and sisters really look up to you. They're a big brother.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
There are so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
Mister? How do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show. This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at Invader Coffee.
You guys are the best. Ran around, got coffee, got my wife some water, and now, given the fact that Dietz is here, and we got all of our political stuff out of the way.
Well, let's wrap that up with a bow because Napoleon passed on something to me.
Okay.
Apparently, Minnesota Vikings star Justin Jefferson has immediately stepped in, pledging to pay all living and educational expenses for Kirk's 2 kids.
Wow. Love it. Love it. Whew.
So let's put a nice little bow on that. And frankly, as it looks like Dietz is frozen yet again.
Oh, man. Well, Dietz, we'll get back to you a little later. Let's just go ahead and I'm going to play this in Dietz's honor.
Passionate.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Unflinching.
Let's go back to losing. Parking was easier.
Unrelenting.
They're not going to keep him off the field tonight.
Totally.
This one has a chance.
Dietz.
That's not just a murmur, that's a full-blown fibrillation.
Well, with all the technical difficulties that we've had this morning, I think we're going to put a bow on it by just doing our picks. Let's start with Thursday Night Football. It's the Washington Redskins and the Green Bay Packers. And we didn't do our pick last Thursday because, well,
actually we did. We just sped up through it.
Oh, okay. I thought we did. My brain.
We did.
Hey,
I mean, all of us are sitting at 13-3 right now. How else would that happen?
Right.
Hey, listen. Salute to everybody on this day and every day that tunes into us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if we're going to do the NFL game first, Green Bay's favored by 3.5. The over-under is 48.5.
Over-under 48. Dog, I'll let you lead this one off.
Oh, that's a first. I'm usually the last one to do this thing. Honestly, it's going to be a slugfest. It's in Green Bay. It's a Thursday night under the lights. You know what? I'm calling upset. Give me Washington in this one.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. I think the Redskins will go into Lambeau Field and get the job done. I am going with Washington.
I'll put it this way. Everyone in NFC North is going to have that surprise known as Micah Parsons. Jaden Daniels will not because he's faced him before. In Washington for this one.
That's where, So, as the Queen would say best, sweet that ish.
Yeah, and she and I will be recording later on for her picks.
Yep.
Going to the college ball side, Boss Man, you currently have a game up lead on myself, Victor, and Jen. While Dietz is currently.
How did that happen?
Well, we both had strong weeks. You just had a stronger second week than I did.
Okay.
And Dietz
so what are the records?
15-10.
What are the records?
Let's see. Yes, Napoleon, we have your pick. We'll have it set up for tomorrow. Right now, boss, you're sitting at 17-8. Myself, Vic, and Jen are 16-9. Dietz is at 15-10.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Go figure.
Yeah, go figure indeed. You know what? I think Napoleon wants to make a pick on this game.
Okay.
For the Washington Green Bay?
Yeah, for the Redskins and the Green Bay Packers. So we'll give you that pick in just a moment. Let's stay on that game. I know it's in Green Bay. I know it's Thursday night. And I know Jordan Love wants to show off. But Jaden Daniels is going to show off more.
Yeah.
I believe, and I know Micah Parsons is going to give them hell. The way he played in week 1, it seemed like he was free from all the drama, even though he still has an injury to deal with.
Yeah.
It just seems like he was more free than we've seen him.
Well, once you get rid of like all the drama and then the BS, you do play with a sense of freedom. And I think he would have done the same thing if he was in Dallas, but those things happen. It is what it is at this point. I'm going to see Micah Parsons do well, but I think Jaden Daniels has that edge on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see what Napoleon says.
Good morning. Time for my pick. For tonight's game, the Washington Redskins visiting Lambeau Field in Green Bay to go up against the Packers. Packers? Really? They're the ones favored to win this? Oh, heck no. As funny as it was to see that Green Bay was the team that beat the Lions on Sunday, nah. Give me the Redskins on this one. Back to you guys.
Yeah, we're all saying hail to the Redskins in Green Bay. Dietz is back with us. Dietz, what do you think?
Tonight's game, look, I gotta go Green Bay after what they did to Detroit.
Okay, so it's not a clean sweep.
No,
Dietz is going with Green Bay. All right, to college football, and Dietz had something he wanted to talk about with college football.
Mm-hmm.
Spitgate. It's all yours, Dietz.
Okay.
What are we doing? What the blink are we doing?
Now that we got that out of the way, this could be the most monumental spit in the history of sports.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, first off, I'll give you my things by asking the panel.
Okay.
What do you think the penalty should be?
Well, for one, you definitely got to get ejected.
Well, he did.
Well,
as far as like,
I say 3 to 4. I say 3 to 4 games.
Yeah, 3 to 4
I'd
games.
say 2. I'd say 2 to 3. I mean, set the precedent. 2 to 3.
Okay. Here's how I view this.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I can really compare this to is LeGarrette Blount when he sucker punched that kid.
Yeah.
From Boise State.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I haven't done any research on this. I'm going off my memory. I believe that was 3. I believe that was 3 games.
Yeah, it was 3 games.
Because of how I feel about spitting on people, double it.
Oh.
Okay. So you want 6 games?
I'll take a punt. I'll take if the guy swung at him, I'm okay with that. Spitting on people is unacceptable as a human being. I'm not even a sports player. As a human being, if you spit on somebody, you should be given harsher penalties.
You should.
I agree with that.
I can see that.
So that's what I'm going to say. That's the NCAA.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the second part of this is we should be hearing from Florida, and Florida should be jumping in on this right now. And I can tell you as a coach, as somebody who coached high school kids, I know that this happens. But if this happened the way it happened to Florida, if I'm the head coach, I'm calling my captains that night and I'm saying, we're meeting tomorrow morning and you're telling me if this kid should still be on the team.
Agreed.
Y'all
Yeah, I
running
can see
stairs.
that.
That kid's running stairs for
Agreed.
a bit. He gonna run stairs for a while.
He's gonna run stairs
Well,
during
first of
all.
all, he has to be a member of the team, and I agree with Dietz's method. It's got to be up to the captains.
I would tell the captains, right? I would tell them, you tell me if you guys want him on the team, and if you convince me why he should be on this team.
Right.
Because there's no reason for him to be on the team anymore. If you're going to react by spitting on the other team, get out.
There's no
I can't work with as Snowman knows, can't work with him. Can't do it.
Nope.
Can't do it.
Won't forget about it.
Salute to Mike Singletary and to Dietz for bringing that back to me. Matter of fact, when Dietz said that line to me, like in our third year working together, I was down in the dumps. Okay. And it was right about that time where I was down in the dumps, and I had also gotten sick. And Dietz repeated that line to me, and it made me feel better, and we were off and rolling from there. All right. To college football.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. We're not done with the spitting because of what this does to what this did to Florida.
Yes.
Not only did this knock Florida down a lot of pegs, but here's the thing that it did. They lost the game to USF, right?
Yes.
Yep, USF.
You need 6 wins to make a bowl game.
A bowl game. Yep.
All right. So that means if you get to 7 losses, you are out of bowl contention. They've already got 1 loss to South Florida. Okay. Follow me on this.
Okay.
LSU this weekend. Miami next weekend.
Yep.
Texas the following week. Skip ahead a week. Georgia.
Oh, they got murderers row.
Skip ahead another week. Skip ahead another week. Ole Miss, Tennessee, and Florida State to finish the season out.
They ain't making a bowl game with that schedule.
They could not make a bowl game. And you want to know what happens if they don't make a bowl game?
Coach gets fired.
That coach ain't gonna be there. Coach is already on the hot seat.
Yes, he is.
If Florida doesn't make a bowl game, if they don't make a bowl game at all, there's a possibility that everybody in that organization is gone.
Is gone. Long gone.
So think about how expensive that spit was.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's pretty bad.
That's crazy.
That spit gave South Florida an extra 15 yards and essentially the ball game.
And it was on top of a penalty that had already gotten called on the play. So it was like a 25-yard gain. And we don't know how. I mean, the next play, the kid catches a ball behind the line of scrimmage and breaks a tackle and runs for 20 yards.
Yep.
If they're back at their own 30-yard line, they probably don't throw that little screen to the running back. The reason they threw that is because they were at the 50-yard line and they said, you know what? Even if he gets 5 yards and gets out of bounds, we're still in good shape. If you're back at the 25-yard line,
you don't call that play.
That play doesn't look as that pass doesn't look as good before you throw it because you don't know that he's going to break the tackle and do all that he did. But you're probably not throwing that. You're probably throwing the ball down the field, and now there's possibility of an interception, possibility of the ball getting caught over the middle, and the guy gets tackled. Time runs off the clock. You have no idea how that would have changed the game. But to add 25 yards right at the start, they were 10 yards from field goal range.
Yep.
It changed the whole aspect of that drive.
All for something stupid.
Oh,
where have we heard that?
What are we doing?
Exactly. What are we doing? What Dietz, I love how you say that. Like, what are we doing?
But that's the thing. Like we have, and I see the comments. Oh, it's not as bad as swinging at somebody. It's not as bad. No, spitting on someone, spitting on another person is in my opinion, twice as bad as swinging at somebody. I'd rather have somebody punch me in the face than spit on me.
Yeah.
And you just get a
And
flag.
it's and in the law, it's also in the law, it's considered like a chemical attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's assault.
It's assault.
It is. It is.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you spit on someone or throw a punch. It's considered assault, no matter how you look at it.
Matter, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Quit to the players. Quit being stupid, please.
Right.
Quit being stupid. Because the more stupid you are, the more you cost your team. And as Dietz said, the captains will get a call, and they'll be asked, should he be a part of the team?
I mean, you think
and
about
I'm willing to guess overwhelmingly the answer is no.
I mean, if you think about it, last week, if Jalen Carter is in that game, it's much harder sell that the Cowboys could possibly win that. And
if Jalen Carter's in the game, the Cowboys don't get 20 points.
Exactly.
They don't run the ball right up the middle each time they scored.
Right. It's just a matter of just being smart for both college and pros. It's a matter of just being smart. Why would you spit on somebody knowing what ramifications there are? Because you can't tell me that kid didn't know that there would be some ramifications for what for spitting.
I think he knew. You can't.
He had to have known.
You can't think. All right, we'll put a bow on it there. Now, let's get to the picks. Dog, you got the lineup. Chris has got a couple extra games. I will tell you a couple programming notes. One game we're going to keep an eye on for a dear friend of ours, Terry, who has pancreatic cancer. It's stage 3. And I didn't reveal this to the crew. I will reveal it here. And I can't believe I'm going to spit this aloud. And it's bringing back bad memories because it happened to me. He was only given 6 months to live.
Oh, my God.
So, folks, we're going to do everything we can here to help him and help us. So any donations that come in from here on to the end of the season, going to cut it in half. And I'm going to send it to Terry. Terry Little is his name. Put a one in the chat for some prayers for him. And let's help him the same way you guys helped me 3 years ago. Come on the other side of cancer and be in remission. So, Terry, we love you. We're doing this for you. His team is Florida State. So we're going to keep an eye. Yeah, we're going to keep an eye on that. And then we'll make that a part of the college football pulse. So instead of 4 o'clock, we're going to go at 3. Dietz and I will, and anybody who wants to come in and assist with us. Main game we're going to keep an eye on is in Knoxville, Tennessee, the Georgia Bulldogs and the Tennessee Volunteers. And I know Dog has that on his list. So let's get to the list and let's get some picks and let's have some fun. Dog, take it away.
Well, if we're going to do this, we need to do this right.
Our Saturday college football picks presented by BetUS.com. BetUS.com, where the game begins, and by Wanna Parlay, the world's richest parlay. Take it away, Dog.
Well, we're going to kick the party off here tomorrow night because the first game on the list is Kansas State and Arizona. K-State's favored by 1.5. The over-under is at 54.5. Boss man, lead it.
Bear down, Arizona. Bear down, Arizona. After what I saw in Ireland, I borrow from Dietz. Kansas State is consistently inconsistent, and they're going to prove it tomorrow night in Arizona, and I may have to strap the headset on for that game. Give me the Wildcats.
What you got for me, Vic?
Yeah, I'm going Arizona as well. I think the luck of the Irish is going to kind of stick with them for a couple of games.
Dietz?
Exactly what Snowman said. Consistently inconsistent. So the last time we saw them, they were making all kinds of mistakes.
Yep.
That's why Avery Johnson will take over this game, and I'm going with Kansas State on the road.
All right. I like it. Make your picks in the chat, folks. Damien's going with Kansas State. Arku is with us, one of our faithful. Thank you guys for joining us every day, especially every time we make some picks. So we're split on this one. Next one, dog.
All right, I got Arizona in this one. I hate to say it, but K-State, the Irish luck has rubbed off way too much. Leading off the Saturday slate, it's number 12 Clemson on the road to G-Tech. That's right, Georgia Tech down in Atlanta. Clemson's favored by 2.5. The over-under is at 51.5. Boss, ACC matchup.
It is an ACC matchup, and it's a good one. Clemson at unranked Georgia Tech. Clemson coming in ranked 12 in this week's AP poll. You know what? I will happily eat, drink crow on this one when I'm live with Dietz on Saturday, but I'm going to call for the upset, and I'm going with the Ramblin' Wreck.
What you got for me, Vic?
I'm going to go the other way. I'm going with Clemson. I'm going to go with the Tigers. After how well they handled LSU, I think they may be the top big cat.
What you got for me, Dietz?
Remind me, does Georgia Tech play in the SEC?
No.
Then Clemson wins. That's simple. They beat ACC teams. They lose to SEC teams. So,
yep.
You know what?
So true.
Clemson may travel well, but this is going to be in the dirty South. It's G-Tech territory. Boss, I'm with you. I'm calling upset.
I'm going for the upset. And I know if it doesn't happen and Clemson winds up blowing them out like they did, I think it was 2021. I think they beat him like 73-7 or something like that.
Yeah.
Y'all see this? It'll probably be full of coffee or sweet tea, but this will be my crow, and I will happily drink it. All right. Which is like I said, we don't mind eating crow.
No.
Exactly.
Right?
Been there, done that too
We
many times.
we don't mind eating crow. Next one. Arku says Arku's going with Clemson 6.5. Damian Hernandez is going with Georgia Tech. So we're split.
This is split.
Yeah,
right down
we
the
are
middle.
split. We are split down the middle. Next one.
Next game on the hit list is Wisconsin on the road going to Tuscaloosa, number 19, Alabama, who is favored by, dear God almighty, why did I choose this one? 20.5 with the over-under at 46.5.
Big Ten traveling to SEC normally doesn't go well. I'm going to hate my next two words. They're going to sound like ash because I grew up an SEC fan of another team, but roll Tide in Tuscaloosa.
Vic?
Yeah, it's like swallowing bile for me. I can't trust Wisconsin all that much. I'm gonna
not on the road. No,
I gotta go with Alabama. And I hate.
I hate Stephen A. I hate Stephen A. for always saying roll Tide. Stephen A. is one of the reasons I hate Alabama.
Right.
But they're playing Wisconsin. They're playing at Bryant-Denny Stadium. There's going to be 102,000 Alabama maniacs yelling their heads off. I don't trust Wisconsin to travel well. I'm going with Alabama.
Yep.
Eats, what you got for me?
This is the right Big Ten team to be traveling to Tuscaloosa after what we saw Alabama in Florida State.
Yep.
Now they're at home. They get a bad Wisconsin team. I look for Bama to beat them up.
Me too. I think Alabama will cover.
I got Alabama in this, but if Wisconsin wins this game, there's going to be people traveling from Talladega Superspeedway that's already there partying for next month's race, looking for some heads in Tuscaloosa.
And they're going to be looking for you. They're going to be in the booth looking for you.
Why they be looking for me? I'm just the one saying.
I know.
I got Alabama winning this, but
wait a minute. Wait a minute. But you're the voice. You're a racing voice.
Yep.
Well, you know Bama.
Not my fault. I'm like Eli Gold, and I know how to call both things.
See, you went exactly where I wanted to go. You know the legendary Eli Gold. God bless. And Eli Gold is battling cancer right now. God bless him. Want Eli to come out on the other side.
Yes, sir.
Next one.
Next game on the list. It's number 4, Oregon, traveling to. Here's a soft spot for you, boss. Northwestern.
I know.
Oregon favored by 27.5, and the over/unders at 48.5.
And that means Oregon gets 40 of them. I hate this matchup. Can I pick both teams?
Just say the hell with it.
Can I just give a point for each side? And the point for Northwestern is very sentimental because you all know I'm a Northwestern fan. Been a Northwestern fan since 1995. Can I just pick both teams? Can I just give a point to both teams, please?
So just say the hell with it. Good game.
Yep, good game. I'll keep an eye on it. Oregon's probably going to run away, but my sentiment is Northwestern, so I'll just keep an eye on it. I'll step out of the way.
I just say the hell with it. Good game. I got you for both.
Yes.
All right. What you got, Vic?
This is tough. 'Cause I like both these teams.
Yeah, man.
And
it doesn't help that I know the voice of the Northwestern Wildcats,
Right.
who's a very dear friend of mine, and Dave Ennett.
But I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to waffle. I'm not going to stay on the fence. I'm going to go ahead and step on the side of Northwestern. I think Northwestern will eke it out. It may come to a last-minute possession.
Yeah. Deeds, what you got?
All right. Are we picking these straight up, or are we picking them against the spread?
Do what you want, man.
Fuck it. Whatever.
Do it.
All right. Well, what'd you say? I know you said the over-under's 40.
48.5.
48.5.
Favored by 27.5.
27.5. You know what? Oregon wins by 26. Northwestern covers.
Okay.
I love it.
As long as that damn duck doesn't show up as a fucking Labubu, you know what? I've got Oregon winning this. Northwestern may make this interesting, but it is Oregon, and they've been known to completely screw people over on the road.
Prop bet presented by Wanna Parlay. Over under 100 yards for Cam Porter. I say over.
Over.
I'll go over.
Dates?
Under 100 yards.
He's going under.
Oregon's gonna pack the box. They're gonna make sure he doesn't beat them.
Right. Next one.
Next on the hit list, we just talked about this a minute ago. It's number 6 Georgia versus number 15 Tennessee, and Rocky Mountaintop itself. Georgia's favored by 3.5. Over under 49.5. Tennessee's going to be busy anyway. They got the Bristol Cup race. It's going to be loud Saturday no matter where you go. Who you got, boss?
Well, let me just say this. Nico Iamaleva.
You're screwed. Yeah, you're totally screwed.
Give me the dogs. Give me them dogs.
Who you got in this one? It's Georgia and it's Tennessee.
I volunteer that the Georgia Bulldogs are going to win this one.
Yes, I think Georgia wins this one going away. DT.
Look, the only team within that's in the top that hasn't been talked about all year is Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
This is their chance to make a stamp and put their stamp on the season. This is where they get to do it. I'm going with the dogs.
Yeah, we're all going. Do we sweep it? Nope. Damian says Tennessee. Kenneth says Bulldogs. And Arku says that's why I said what I said about.
That's the whole point. Nico got out of Dodge, and Joey Aguiar's come in and he's just been throwing the ball all over the place.
Yep, he's been cut loose.
As Playmaker and everyone else talked about yesterday on Bearing Down the Gridiron, with Tennessee down 2 corners, Atlanta is looking to feast, and believe me, they will. Atlanta freight trains.
And I love Gunnar Stockton. Love how Gunnar Stockton is playing right now. He gets his first test on the road at Tennessee. I believe that's a 4:00 kick, and that's the main game that Dietz and I will be watching. Brad Nessler, I believe, will be on the call for that game. Wait a minute. No. That's wrong. That's an SEC game. And ESPN has the SEC. Do me a favor, dog. Give me some quick research.
That's probably gonna be Tessitore and McElroy.
I think so. I think it'll be Joe
Tessitore.
Tessitore.
Let me take a look at the start time. I'll tell you. Give me a quick little second here.
I think it's 3:30.
It's a 3:30 on ABC.
Joe Tessitore is busy.
So it's Tess. So is it Tess that's on the call?
It's gonna be Tess and McElroy.
Yeah,
that's what they usually put together.
ESPN game that they have at the same time is Pittsburgh, West Virginia.
Ooh, backyard brawl.
You want me to add that to the list?
Yeah. Let's peek at it. Let's peek at the backyard brawl. Pittsburgh and West Virginia. I have a game in that series from 1994, and a very dear friend of mine was on the call. Y'all know him well, a survivor. Dave Sims was on the call for that game.
Well, if you guys want to call this game, Pitt's favored by 6.5, and the over-under's at 56.5. Boss, if you want to pick it, let's pick it.
Let's pick it. Stupid things happen when these two teams get together. Is it at West Virginia or is it at Pittsburgh?
It's at West Virginia.
It's in Morgantown. I'm gonna hate myself for this, but I'm going with Pitt.
Vic?
I think the country roads are going to be blocked up because some people will be taking home on those country roads. West Virginia,
Right.
I'm going with it.
All right,
All right,
Vic
Dave,
goes with West Virginia.
All right. Just because of the fact that this game is not being played the last week of the season, I don't really care. So but I also despise Rich Rodriguez, so I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh just because.
Finish it off, dog.
I got Pitt in this one. I think the running game's going to be a little too much for West Virginia, and those country roads are about to get blocked up.
We're going to take a look at that one also during our time together on Saturday. But once again, the main game that we're going to call is Georgia and Tennessee. Next one on the hit list.
Next on the hit list, it's the glass slipper. That is number 18, USF, on the road down to the U. Number 5, Miami, who is favored by 17.5, over under 57.5. Does the glass slipper finally break for USF?
You know what? My answer is no. They've done it twice. I think they'll do it again. That USF running game, especially late in the game, is strong. Very, very strong. And we saw it, as Dietz pointed out, on the last drive of the game against Florida. Miami's going to slip. They're going to be overconfident, and they're going to slip. Remember Middle Tennessee 2 years ago? I called for the upset. I'm going with the Bulls.
Vic?
This is a tough one. Usually I go with a hot hand. I'm going with USF.
All right. It's going with USF. Dietz?
What you got, Dietz?
Yeah. Speaking of the hot hand is Carson Beck. And Carson Beck is having himself a time down in South Beach, and he's got a defense with him. That guy Bain, he is a monster.
Yeah.
USF has not seen a defense like this. I'm going with Miami at home.
All right.
And I'm going to take Miami in this one as well. Beck is going to need a bounce-back game. Granted, he's looked relatively decent, but this could be the game that puts him on the map for the Heisman. Give me and I'm saying they're going to blow the spread clean out of the water.
Yeah, it could be a quarterback matchup with Byron Brown and Carson Beck. Carson Beck has the experience, of course, being at Georgia. Damian picks the Bulls, so does Kenneth Clark. Arku is going with USF as well. Pick along with us as we continue, dog.
Next game on the hit list, good old Arkansas is going down to number 17, Ole Miss, who's favored by 7.5. The over-under, they got this being a shootout, 61-5. Boss, kick it.
What's this game again?
Arkansas versus 17
Ole Miss.
Oh, jeez. The Rebels are ranked. Arkansas is not, and they're calling for 61 points.
Yes, sir.
Yikes. I can't do it. It's in Oxford, is it not?
It's in Ole Miss, yes, sir.
It's at Ole Miss. Okay, screw it. I'll eat the L on this one. I'm going with Arkansas.
Boss is calling for the upset.
I'm calling for the upset. I'm going with Arkansas.
Vic?
I'm going Ole Miss.
Yep.
Dietz, what you got for me?
If you saw the game last week, you know Ole Miss struggled to get through. And if you know anything about Lane Kiffin, his team struggle, and then the next week they come out and put up 60 points, and then the next week they come out and put up 20. So they're in the middle of that wave. So they're coming up to the top. So I'm going with Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss.
All right, Ole Miss is the call in the chat as well. Next one,
and I'm actually going to take Arkansas. And the thing about it is, the only way I see this happening is if it's a close game, and Lane Kiffin better not screw this up, or else his head will be on a platter.
Well, his head's on a platter right now.
Well, they're going to finish it off and put it on a pike.
His head's on a platter, and his ass is hot in that hot seat. And Dietz said it best. He better not mess this up. Lane Kiffin, to borrow a phrase from our buddy Dietz, consistently inconsistent is Ole Miss.
Yep.
Because they struggled to pull out a win last year against Georgia, and then the next week they got the doors blown off of them.
Next game on the hit list, it's Old Dominion traveling down to the land of Metallica, Virginia Tech. Tech's favored by 7.5, over under 50.5. Who's going to hear Enter Sandman at the end of the night? Talk to me, boss.
I'll go with Virginia Tech at home in front of 70,000 plus at Lane Stadium.
Vic?
Who's the opponent again? VTech?
It's Old Dominion.
Yeah, I'll go on VTech on this one.
What you got for me, Dietz?
All right. This is the type of game that Virginia Tech, when Virginia Tech was really good and they would take on Old Dominion, you'd take Old Dominion. Right now, Virginia Tech is so bad that they'll actually beat Old Dominion because that's one of the only teams they can beat on the schedule.
Okay.
I got it sweeping here with VTech. I mean, right now, they need something. And
we'll call
Old Dominion.
Kenneth Clark is calling for Virginia Tech as well, and so is Damien. So it looks like a one parlay clean sweep.
Yeah, Old Dominion will be the bounce back game VTech needs. Next on the hit list, it's Florida taking a trip down to the Lou. That's right, number 3 LSU in Death Valley. Over unders at 47.5. LSU is favored by 7.5.
Yeah, LSU will blow the doors off of them and cover. LSU will win this one going away.
Vic?
Well, if I'm wrong, I'm not going to hear from Playmaker because I'm going to be in the office next week.
Crocodile tears.
I'm expecting the Gators to cry some more crocodile boo-boo tears. Give me the Tigers of LSU.
You stupid.
Yeah, Florida played well against Long Island. They struggled last week against a mediocre South Florida defense. They haven't seen the likes of Harold Perkins. Harold Perkins is going to get his, especially with DJ Lagway. LSU big.
LSU is going to blow the doors off. And there's 100,000 people at Tiger Stadium.
Yep.
There's 100,000. Listen, I've been to a game at LSU. I've been in the booth in Baton Rouge.
Damian Hernandez is using one of yours, Snowman.
LSU
by 100.
I've made a few picks like that before, and they nearly happened. But I've been in Tiger Stadium at LSU. I've been in the booth. It gets stupidly loud.
Yes, it does.
And I got this as a sweep. Them Tigers going to take them claws and gouge out Florida's eyes because they ain't going to see what's going to happen next.
It gets stupidly loud, and everybody in Baton Rouge is trying to fit in that stadium because especially at night, it's a night game. It's an SEC game. Man, please, LSU by 105.
Next on the hit list, it's a couple of ranked teams for the 7:30 game. It's Texas A&M at 16 going to see touchdown Jesus and Notre Dame ranked 8th. 6.5 in favor of Notre Dame, over under 49.5.
Which means Notre Dame will win by 7. They need a bounce back game. They won at Texas A&M last year. They'll beat them in front of touchdown Jesus this year. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Aggies. I you just don't see it because in big games under the lights, you choke. Notre Dame last year, Texas last year, and Notre Dame this year. It's under the lights. Give me Notre Dame.
What you got, Vic?
In honor of the fighting Irishman himself, Ryan McCarthy, give me Notre Dame.
Dietz?
Look, Notre Dame is not going to make the same mistake they made in week 1, where they decided to let CJ Carr take over the game for reasons I still don't know.
Me neither.
Jeremiah Love is your best player. He cannot touch the ball. He has to touch the ball more than 10 times.
Yep.
At home, they're going to give it to him a lot, and that allows Notre Dame to take over the game.
What you got, dog?
Well, as I said on Playmaker's show yesterday, good old touchdown. Jesus going to be telling the boys, smite the Aggies and smite them hard.
Smite the Aggies.
Notre Dame pleasing touchdown Jesus at least by 14.
At least by that's what I got. At least by 14. At least by 14. Good
Next
Lord.
game on the list. It's Vanderbilt traveling to number 11 South Carolina, who's only favored by 4.5. Over under 49.5. Do we trust Vanderbilt or say screw it?
Wait, Vanderbilt at who?
Number 11, South Carolina.
South Carolina. Oh boy.
And South Carolina is only favored by 4.5.
Why?
I don't make these damn lines, okay? I just tell you what they are.
Who makes it? Who does this?
It's Vegas.
Really?
It's Vegas.
It's Vegas. It's Vegas indeed. Yes, Vegas. It is you. That'll be a graphic soon.
Yeah, there you go.
South Carolina. Turn the lights off every time they score a touchdown and blow up the fireworks. South Carolina.
Vic?
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Gamecocks on this one.
What you got for me, Dietz?
Right now, if you were to ask who's in the lead right now, Lenoris Sanders is gonna be high on that Heisman list.
Mm-hmm.
If he wants to stay there, he's got to put up big numbers against Vanderbilt. So I'm going with South Carolina.
I'm going to sweep this thing. I mean, South Carolina is going to be on a roll right now. It's going to be in their yard, under the lights. Yep. Vanderbilt's going to get trucked.
Yeah, too bad for South Carolina. That's all I got.
Last game I've got on the list, it's our nightcap, which means it's 10 o'clock. Minnesota favored by 2.5 over Cal. The over-under is at 42.5. The game's going to be played in California. Boss man, where do we go with this?
Glass.
All right.
Ain't no way. No. Ain't no way. Nope. You can't make it. There ain't no way.
What you got for me, Vic?
Minnesota and Cal, right?
Yep.
This is in California.
Yep. 10 o'clock at night.
I do not know much about these two teams. I don't think I've cared much about these two teams. So I'll just roll with the home team on this one and say Cal.
What you got, Dietz?
Row that boat, PJ Fleck, Minnesota.
He's going with the Gophers.
And as far as I'm concerned,
I'll step away from anarchy and I'll call it "Don't Let Me Down" because I used to live there. I'm going with the Golden Gophers.
Minnesota.
And as far as I'm concerned, the only way Minnesota's going to win this game is if they got 22 Brock Lesnar's on the field. Give me Cal.
Agreed.
Those are the picks. Sure as you know what bound to go wrong.
Yep.
Brought to you by BetUS and want to parlay. Get me the fuck up out of here.
Yeah,
Let's get on out of here.
Snowman. I did see a funny line you'll be interested in though.
Okay, talk to me.
So I know you're interested in Indiana State versus Indiana.
I am. And
the line. Listen to this.
The same person.
Listen to the line.
Okay.
The line on the game is Indiana by 48.5. The over-under is 56. So basically, they're telling you Indiana's going to win by 50, and Indiana State might score a touchdown.
Wow.
56.
56 at the over-under and 48.5.
The over-under is 56. And the over-under is what?
The over-under is 56, and the line is Indiana by 48.5. So that means if they score, they're going to score. That means they would have to put up 56 just to cover the over-under.
The over-under.
I just added something that feels apropos for this right about now.
The reason I want to look at that game is very personal because my bride graduated she got her undergrad from Indiana.
Yeah.
And she got her master's from Indiana State. So I've seen both Memorial Stadium in Bloomington and I've seen the stadium at Indiana State. But since this one is in Bloomington, and I don't have the IU fight song handy, which means I'm going to get yelled at. In Indiana, and they scored 50 in the first half.
Well, look, if Larry Bird were suiting up for Indiana State, they might have a chance. The only way I'm watching this game is if Larry Bird is there and Bobby Knight's on the other sideline. That's the only way I care about Indiana State versus Indiana.
Bobby Knight chucking chairs out on the field.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. I just found before we get out of here, I just found something.
What?
There's a picture here to my left.
Okay.
My friend Rudy posted it with the line "Patience." It shows a picture of Caleb Williams.
Oh dear.
Can I hit that button again?
Just a moment. 21 to 35, 210 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pass, 1 rush, no interceptions, 6 yards a pass attempt, and an 86.6 passer rating.
Yeah.
Now, here's what they compared it to. They compared it to Jared Goff's first start in Ben Johnson's offense. Goff's stats in Ben Johnson's offense in his first start looked this way: 21 of 37, 215 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 5.8 yards per attempt, and an 80.3.
Okay.
So, Bleacher Nation posted this and says, quote, really makes you think. Rudy Wanick says, quote, patience, close quote. I'll wrap it up by saying this. Rudy, and to all you Caleb fans out there, I say this, quote, Caleb Williams, you suck. Close quote.
Yeah, talk about that, man. He just got his nails done by Angel Reese's Nail Tech.
We're out of here.
Before you go, there is the rumor going around per recent reports. Your Golden State Warriors are nearing a trade to acquire center Jarrett Allen from the Cleveland Cavaliers in exchange for Jonathan Kuminga and multiple draft picks.
That's a good trade, and I'll tell you why. Kuminga hasn't developed the way we hoped we had developed. Jarrett Allen, aka the Fro, needs a place where he can thrive. Because honestly, even with his thank you, Iron Eagle, even with his 64-win season last year, or 66 wins, he didn't thrive. I didn't see the normal Jarrett Allen. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Dietz, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
All right, guys. Hey, I know it's September 11th, but tomorrow is the holiday, September 12th. Let's all remember how we felt September 12th when we woke up that morning.
Absolutely. And let's keep the fun going. Let's keep the fun going for everybody. Thank you, Dietz. We love you, brother.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Passionate.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Unflinching.
Let's go back to losing. Parking was easier.
Unrelenting.
They're not going to keep him off the field tonight.
Totally.
This one has a chance.
Dietz.
That's not just a murmur, that's a full-blown fibrillation.
We're out of here. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope y'all are too. And we will always remember this day. So long, everybody.
Bye.